Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Maverick here, and we are ready for yet another episode of Kimetsu no Yaiba. So, I presume in this week, I believe he's called Rui, right? Rui is actually dead, right? He was, last time I was bamboozled, he wasn't actually killed by Tanjiro, although I guess that kind of makes sense. The power disparity is, kind of large there. But I'm assuming at this time, with one of the pillars, Giyu actually being the one doing the cutting, he's probably actually dead now. And we'll probably get to see more of his backstory, as has been the usual for these past few demons. And with that in mind, probably we've wrapped up this arc, presumably, right? I don't think any other demons are still alive. Presumably, Tanjiro and the others can get back, get some relaxation, get some rest, get doctored up, and all things are swell, right? And I'm also looking forward to seeing the conversation between Giyu and Tanjiro after all this time. So, let's get into the episode and see if that is true or not. Alrighty, beginning in 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, more flashback. Of who? Of Rui? Yep, of Rui. Okay, so I guess he was a sick and frail kid. And I'm assuming that Muzan probably granted him a strong body or something like that. Hmm. Seems about right. Alright, let me skip this real quick. And back. Against course rules, really? What? What exactly is against the court? Yep. Muzan, alright. Looks like a vampire. Hmm? Right. Did he devour his parents as well? Hmm. So he's blaming his parents? Yeah, but he can't be killed. Hmm. Yep, he killed all of them. wait, and so.
本物の絆を俺はあの夜俺自身の手で切ってしまった。それでも無惨様は俺を励ましてくださった。すべてはお前を受け入れなかった親が悪いのだ。己の強さを誇れ。そう思うより他どうしようもなかった。
Okay.
自分のしてしまったことに耐えられなくて。
So,
たとえ自分が悪いのだと分かっていても。
so it's not really not like their personality has been changed into one that only knows of hatred and whatnot.
毎日父と母が恋しくてたまらなかった。
It's that he chose to
偽りの家族を作っても虚しさがやまない。
run away from it.
結局俺が一番強いから誰も俺を守れない、かばえない。強くなればなるほど人間の頃の記憶も消えていく。自分が何をしたか
Okay, and so now you remember. Is that it? I'm kind of surprised that he didn't actually look up to seeking out Muzan as his father character.
出してみようが届きもしないの。 小さな体から抱えきれないほど大きな悲しみの匂いがする。
Hmm. You're a good man, Tanjiro. But maybe even too good for your own good. Too nice for your own
暖かい日の光のよう
good.
に
Well, I mean, I guess if he's dying, he's dying. There's
はっきりと僕は謝りたかった。ごめんなさい。全部僕が悪かったんだ。
so I guess they do kind of lose themselves once they become a demon.
山ほど人を殺した僕は地獄に行くよね。父さんと
Yeah, you probably are.
同じところへはいけないよね。そんなことはない。一緒に行くよ。地獄でも。
Hmm.
ルイ、父さん、母さん。ルイ、
Mm.
どこまでも一緒よ。
They're really wanting us to feel for every single one of these demons, aren't they?
全部僕が悪かったよ。ごめんなさい。
Mm.
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
Well,
人を食った鬼に情けをかけるな。子供の姿をしていても関係ない。何十年と生きている醜い化け物だ。殺された人たちの無念を晴らすため、これ以上被害を出さないため。
Zone.
もちろん俺は容赦なく鬼の首に刃を振るいます。だけど鬼であることに苦しみ、自らの行いを悔いている者を踏みつけにはしない。鬼は人間だったんだから。俺と同じ人間だったんだから。足をどけてください。醜い化け物なんかじゃない。鬼は虚しい生き物だ。悲しい生き物だ。
Mm. Oh, he's only now recognizing him? Hmm.
どうして邪魔をするんです、富岡さん。鬼とは仲良くできないって言ってたくせに、何なんでしょうか。
Oh, she's trying to kill Nezuko.
嫌われるんですよ。
Okay. So all's not well yet. I see.
はあ、すげえ効果だな。胡蝶様の解毒剤は。
ええ、それをこの状況を見て瞬時に調合するんですもの。本当にすごい人です。それと彼、
おお、あいつの
彼が鬼を倒してくれたおかげで、ほんの少しだけ毒の巡りが遅くなった。
よし、こんなもんだろ。
Is this like this
順調じゃ。
Kakushi? Yeah, they have a different word
です
on their backs.
作業を済ませて、なるべく早くここを離れたいですね。
そうだな。だってここ。
That means hidden, right? So I guess they're like the secret core of the Demon Slayers, doing support and backup, doing stuff from the shadows.
俺は嫌われてない。
What?
すみません。嫌われてる自覚がなかったです。余計なことを言ってしまって申し訳ないです。坊や、はい。坊やがかばっているのは鬼ですよ。危ないですから離れてください。
違います。いや、違わないけど、妹なんです。俺の妹で、それで。
ああ、そうなのですか。かわいそうに。では、苦しまないよう、優しい毒で殺してあげましょうね。
動けるか。動けなくても根性で動け。
Oh,
妹を連れて逃げろ。
really?
富岡さん。すみません。ありがとうございます。
これ、対立違反なのでは？
Are these two actually going to battle? I highly doubt that, actually.
体中痛い。苦しい。痛いと叫びたい。我慢だ。我慢我慢我慢我慢我慢我慢。俺は鬼殺隊を抜けなければならなくなるのか。
Hmm.
いくら妹とはいえ、鬼を連れている剣士なんて認められない。
Oh, someone on his back.
なんですね、富岡さん。まさか柱が鬼をかばうなんて。あなたがその気だろうと、私はここで時間稼ぎに付き合う気はありませんので。では、ごきげんよう。
Gokigenyo. Okay.
それで私に追いつく気ですか？
Hmm. Dang.
私を止めようとすることも結構ですけど、もう一人いることも忘れなく。
The other one?
足を止めるな。体を動かせ。少しでも遠くへ逃げるんだ。しまった。なんだ。走るのが精一杯で。禰豆子。殺隊。
Hey, isn't this... This is kind of funny.
逃げるばかりで少しも攻撃してこない。どうして？考える必要はない。言われた通りに鬼を切るだけ。
ん？
富岡さん、聞いてますか？富岡さん。鬼を切りに行くための私の攻撃は正当ですから、違反にはならないと思いますけど、富岡さんのこれは対立違反です。鬼殺の妨害ですからね。どういうつもりなんですか？なんとかおっしゃったらどうですか？これは最後通告です。理由くらい話してください。
Yeah, you could at least say something, dude.
あれは確か2年前のこと。
Oh, he actually.
こんなところから長々と嫌がらせでしょうか？嫌われていると言ってしまったこと、根に持ってます？
伝令伝令、本部より伝令あり。炭治郎、禰豆子両名を拘束、本部へ連れ帰るべし。
Taken into custody.
炭治郎および鬼の禰豆子拘
Hmm.
束し、本部へ連れ
Not slain on sight.
炭治郎、一抹模様の羽織、額に傷あり、竹を噛んだ少女の鬼禰豆子。
あなた、禰豆子？
Interesting.
炭治郎、
Shinobu's probably very puzzled as well. Aren't we supposed to slay them on sight?
額に傷がある。
よし、高速だ。
これ、顎は骨が割れて
Oh,
る。
really?
かわいそうだな、縛るの。なんだこいつ。さあ、鬼じゃないよな。人間なのか。こいつが履いてるの大服だぞ。あ、かぶりもんだこれ。人間だ。よし、連れて行こう。うわあ、こいつもすげえ怪我だぞ。なんで吊るされてんだ？
Okay, so they're all going to be
できなかった。
brought together.
俺一人の力じゃ鬼を一匹も倒せなかった。
Hey, but we're actually probably gonna be meeting the head honcho this time.
あんまし強くないのかも。
Oh shoot, is he gonna get some psychological trauma now?
ぐるぐる巻きにされた。なんだこいつら。なんかすごいテキパキ後始末して。
Okay, so the Demon Corps does actually has a support.
最終戦
Yeah, does actually have a full support team.
した女の人と似た髪飾り。
こちらも超屋敷へ。
そう、怪我人は皆うちへ。金の鬼は私が狩るから、安心して作業して。
そういえば聞いたことがある。事後処理部隊、隠し。
Hmm, it's a cleanup crew.
鬼殺隊と鬼が戦った後の始末をする部隊。構成する隊員は剣技の際に恵まれなかった人たちがほとんどだとか。
Oh, here's the sun. Yeah, I guess that formally concludes this battle. Alright, we're just gonna skip directly to headquarters. Is this it? I presume this is it.
起きろ。おい、起きるんだ。起き。おい、おい、こら。やい、てめえ。
The Hashiras. Dang. Okay. Okay. That got interesting. I'll see you guys in a second. Almost forgot the Taisha secret.
最近は富岡さんと任務でご一緒することが多いですね。
うん
返事ぐらいしてくださいよ。それとも嫌われているとして聞いたことまだ怒ってますか？何かおっしゃってはどうでしょう。
大将こそこそ噂話。胡蝶は猫や犬などの体中に毛の生えた生き物。
Really?
急に口を開いたと思えば何を言うんですか？
否定しないということは真実なのか。
もう一言言われて嫌われるんですよ。
I mean, you can't really say you got tacked either, you know?
親方様。
Okay. Okay, so there we go. At the very end, we see all the other Hashiras. Although, I do believe that that's not the full, everyone, because in that scene we saw 6, and then add up Giyu, that would be 7. However, in the opening, the scene where Giyu and Shinobu and all the rest were standing, there were 9 people there, 9 silhouettes there. So I'm assuming that presumably there's 2 more for a total of 9. They all seemed fairly unique in terms of their design and characters. Can't wait to actually, hear them and see what their characters are like, and also see what kind of abilities they're like. I'm assuming that each one of them uses a different breathing style, so there's at least 9 different breathing styles. Maybe not. But anyways, that's definitely something to look forward to, right? And, I'll also be very looking forward to actually seeing or learning more about the actual demon core, and also the head guy, right? I believe they call him the master of the house or something like that, basically the leader of the demon cores, if you will. He definitely knows about Tanjiro's and Nezuko's situation. He's after all in control of all those crows and birds, right? So he definitely knows about it, and that's also why he told them to take take Nezuko and Tanjiro into custody, right? So I'm assuming that perhaps next episode, maybe they're going to try to test Tanjiro in some sort of way. I don't know. We'll see when the time gets there, right? Another thing that's interesting to me here is actually in the the actual support system, right? So for those of you who've been watching my videos from the very beginning, one thing that I really called out at the beginning, once Tanjiro passed final selection, was how little support or guidance he actually got, right? So you do all this training for all these years, and then nobody actually teaches you or tells you anything about the demon cores, and then you pass the final selection, and then suddenly you're all on your own and you're supposed to do missions by yourself. It just struck me as very inefficient, the way that they spend all this time training these rookies, training these newbies, and then they just basically, okay, here's your sword, go out into the world, may do what do what the bird tells you to, right? It just seems very inefficient and very prone for them getting overwhelmed very early on. So we see here that the Demon Corn actually does have a support system, and with the other girl, I believe she's called Kanao, the one who is chasing Nezuko. She apparently is sort of like an apprentice, or at least under the guidance of Shinobu, right? And we see all the other when we saw the other demon slayers, the actual demon slayers, they also seem to be working in groups as well, right? So I am wondering if perhaps Tanjiro's situation, or even the others like Zenitsu or Inosuke, maybe their situation is a little bit different from all the others. Their first mission, the first order was kind of different. Maybe for normal newbies who just passed final selection, their first order would be to report to, I guess, maybe one of the forces led by one of the Hashiras or something like that. I'm presuming that's the case. Or maybe, this is specifically a Shinobu thing, right? The butterfly house that they were mentioning, maybe that's specifically her thing, and maybe not all the other demon slayers use this kind of system. But I'm just saying, it makes a lot of sense, right? To be under the guidance of someone senior, to actually learn the ropes, and then to make sure that you actually don't get killed on the first day on the job, right? And actually having a support system in place. That just seems much more logical to me. So I will be interested to see if that is actually the case as well. And Tanjiro and company's situation was indeed special in a way. Okay, beyond that, also, I guess maybe talk a little bit about Rui as well as, Tanjiro's entire attitude towards demons as a whole. Uh, like I said before, Tanjiro is nice to a fault, right? I mean, that's his character. That's why people are, people like Zenitsu or whatnot are attracted to him, right? So that is his entire thing, if you will. And again, I'm not gonna go into this too much. It's more of a philosophical question in regards to demons. Like, yeah, okay, I kind of get it, right? Once they become a demon, their minds are sort of affected, and they start to do things that are maybe not quite exactly fitting of their personality. And at the very end of their lives, they're able to revert back and actually change back, right? However, does that actually mean anything in the grand scheme of things? Like, Giyu's attitude towards this, I can totally understand as well. Tanjiro, then again, normal people would not be able to know of the entire backstory, right? We as viewers were able to actually learn of their backstory through their flashbacks, and Tanjiro's doing this solely based on smelling regret and whatnot. So I don't know, man. But I guess Tanjiro is Tanjiro, right? That's just his character. And I do presume that this is going to come up sooner or later in another conflict with the Demon Slayer Corps as well. We already got Nezuko, that's one point of conflict. Judging by Giyu's and Shinobu's reaction towards demons and the dialogue, I'm presuming that most of the other Demon Corps actually still also follow the same philosophy, right? These are people, demons are beings that killed a lot of people. They deserve no sympathy. They should be killed on sight. This kind of situation. So I am wondering if this is also going to be a plot point in future where Tanjiro has another thing that's going to make him come into conflict with the Demon Corps as well. Not just Nezuko, which I presume will be resolved in the next episode. Or it might be the entire next arc as well, right? We got 5 episodes left until the end of this series. Potentially one more arc. Potentially the entire arc is going to be some sort of, proving that Nezuko is worthy of being left alive. I don't know. I'm just throwing darts in the dark here. But yeah, anyways, super looking forward to the next episode and seeing all the different Hashiras, meeting the master of the house, meeting the master of the leader of the Demon Corps, learning their history and whatnot. And so yeah, that's all I can say. Looking forward to the next episode, and I hope I'll see you guys next time as well. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.